look at her. The first lady said, "See the way she's eating food like a hungry lion." They said it almost at the same time and started laughing at Amarachi. Amarachi, who was busy eating her delicious food, did not even care about what they were saying. After all, that wasn't the first time people gossiped with her love for food. Amarachi, who hails from a small village called Umuri, was a woman of many talents, known throughout the village for her exceptional cooking skills, her gift for healing, and her generosity. Amarachi's cooking was known by all, and people often came to her to test her delicious food. Her kitchen was always filled with aroma of roasted meat, steaming vegetables, and baking bread from her local oven. She loved to eat, and her weight has become a source of concern to few people who cared about her. Amarachi learned the act of cooking and healing people with herbs from her grandmother, who sadly passed on as a result of being unable to eat food and went ahead to take the herbs that she prepared. This incident broke Amarachi, and that was how she started overeating, not minding the consequences of her action. She would always tell herself that food is life, that once you eat food, you will become alive. Despite everything that Amarachi was going through, a lot of people didn't really care. They only took advantage of her good heart and got whatever they wanted from her. As a result of Amarachi's grandmother's death, Amarachi was very down. She is a kind and a compassionate person. She spent most of her day treating the sick and giving to the needy. Uses her knowledge of herbs and medicine, which she learned from her late grandmother, to heal people. As long as you were sick, come to Amarachi, she always has a solution. Each time people were sick, they come to Amarachi and she will nurse them with love and care. She always insists that they eat before their treatment. Even if the sick patient had no food, Amarachi will make sure to give them food and nurse them back to good health. Despite her good deeds, the villagers still gossiped about Amarachi. They will talk about her weight and how she eats like someone who is about to die. Amidst all the gossip, nobody actually came close to Amarachi to find out why a beautiful lady like her will decide to be eating without control. It was obvious that nobody actually cared. They only pretend before her because of the many advantages that she possessed. This and more made Amarachi very lonely in the village despite her good deeds. She felt like she was living in a fishbowl, with everyone watching her every move without care. Amarachi began to feel like she was all alone in the world with no one to run to. One day, a stranger came to the village. He was tall, handsome, and he had these piercing eyes and a strong jawline. He introduced himself as Ikenna, a commoner from a neighboring village. The villagers treated Ikenna with disdain, looking down on him because of his lowly status. Everyone avoided him. The ladies were not interested in him. After all, what is a man without money? They saw him as one without value. Rather, he has come to be blessed in their village, or so they thought. However, Amarachi was the only one that treated Ikenna with kindness. She would cook and Ikenna would eat and equally compliment her cooking. Ikenna was helping Amarachi in the little ways that he could. Amarachi, on the other hand, was grateful. Ikenna happens to be her only close friend ever since her grandma's death. Adego, who was Amarachi's neighbor, will always come out and make mockery of Amarachi and Ikenna's friendship. She always refers to them as the poor couple who were made for each other. Adego, unlike Amarachi, was a very beautiful class lady who was admired by men in their village. But for Adego, none of them were worthy of her. She was waiting on her rich Prince Charming man who is worthy to be her man. Irrespective of what everyone was thinking, Amarachi and Ikenna's friendship grew, and that was when Ikenna revealed to Amarachi that he is the prince of their kingdom. He got bored of having everything that he wanted except for true love, so he decided to camouflage and live with the villagers as a commoner. When Adego found out that Ikenna was actually the rich prince whom she has been waiting for, she swore to have him to herself. She was determined to use her beauty as an advantage to get his attention. Adego began to spread rumors about Amarachi, telling the prince that she's a glutton. Adego went ahead to pay some villagers to help spread even more rumors about Amarachi, how she's a promiscuous woman who has slept with many men and had no womb. Despite the numerous rumors, the prince was not fooled. He saw kindness in Amarachi's heart, and he knew that Amarachi is a good person. He only saw the pains of Amarachi, which she expressed only by eating her delicious food. The prince knew that Amarachi was a keeper who will make a good wife. As days went into weeks and months, the prince found himself falling deeply in love with Amarachi, ignoring all the rumors that were being spread by Amarachi haters. He saw beyond her physical appearance and he loved her for who she truly is. The prince proposed to Amarachi and she accepted. They got married in a very beautiful ceremony surrounded by their friends and family and the whole villagers at large. After they got married, the prince helped Amarachi to start overcoming her habit of overeating, while telling her the health hazards that being overweight could cause her. The prince didn't give up on his beautiful wife, and with time, Amarachi stopped overeating. Amarachi became pregnant and gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. The prince was very happy, and finally the mouth of the villagers who said Amarachi had no womb was shut. Amarachi, on the other hand, started exercising with the help of her supportive, lovely husband, Prince Ikenna. Amarachi began to miraculously lose weight, and soon Amarachi gave birth to another baby boy, making a beautiful couple blessed with 3 children. The prince also opened a big restaurant for his lovely wife, who insisted that she must cook. Even when the prince told her as a queen she did not need to work hard. But Amarachi said, cooking and killing people were all the only thing I've ever known all my life. Allow me, my king, to do my passion. Amarachi, who developed strong passion for king, pleaded with her lovely husband, who in return opened a very big restaurant for Amarachi, and he employed different servants for her who served customers and made sure she didn't stress herself as a queen. Adego, the beautiful gossip, was left alone. Her beauty was unable to get her a rich, wealthy prince. She has always desired a life of lavish and a life of richness. But then, destiny had other plans. She realized that beauty wasn't enough to keep a man, but good character and inner beauty can bring and keep a good man. Adego knew that it was too late as age wasn't really on her side again. She hoped and prayed that someday a good man will find her. She was no longer looking for a rich man to find her. Rather, she needed a good man. Amarachi never forgot where she was coming from, even as a queen. She remembered her humble and kind beginning, using her position to help those in need. She became a beloved figure in the kingdom, known for her generosity and compassion. Prince Ikenna and Amarachi love story became a legend, told and retold throughout the kingdom. It was a reminder that the love sees beyond physical appearance and that kindness and compassion can conquer all. Years went by and the Amarachi restaurant became famous throughout the kingdom. People would come from far and wide to taste delicious dishes and to catch a glimpse of their queen, Amarachi. Queen Amarachi and King Ikenna children soon grew up to be wise and just, and they helped their parents to rule the kingdom with compassion, love, and meekness. When Amarachi and King Ikenna legend grew, they were known as king and queen with a heart of gold. People would come to them from far and wide to seek their advice and help. One day, a group of villagers came to Amarachi with a problem. A severe drought had struck the land, and their crops were dying. They asked the queen, Amarachi, to help them, to use her knowledge of herbs and medicine to find a solution to their problem. Queen Amarachi listened to their villagers, and then she set to work. She spent hours and days in the kitchen experimenting with different herbs and potions. Finally, she came up with a solution, a special tea that would help to bring life back to the pained earth. The villagers were overjoyed, and they brewed tea to a large quantity according to Queen Amarachi's instructions. And after that, they poured into the earth, and slowly but surely the crops began to grow again, and the villagers were able to harvest a bountiful harvest. They thanked their great queen and their great king for giving them a permanent solution for their dry lands. Even though King Ikenna and Queen Amarachi faced many challenges as they ruled their kingdom, they tried very hard to always fix the problems going on in the kingdom, and while still being good parents to their children and being great spouse to each other. Their love grew, never to let down or let go of each other's hand. Thank you so much for listening to my story. At least you get to know that body shaming is wrong any day, anytime, irrespective of the gender. Everybody's built differently and everybody's built with so much love. Love your own body size, love your body shape, and have self-confidence. There is someone for everybody, irrespective of whatever you think about yourself. But then you need to tell yourself that you're beautiful so that others will follow suit. Okay? Remember to leave a comment. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and also do not skip ads in case it pops up. Okay, help share my videos, subscribe on your notification bell so once I post new videos you'll be notified. I'll see you on my next video, guys. Have a great day and happy new year. Bye.